Now, when Steve said the word leftovers, he had me thinking I was being invited over for dinner, but actually I was being invited to another DIY project. Steve, we're using leftovers from our latest planter project that we did last time, and what are we going to be making today?
Basically what we have is some bits of cedar left over, so we thought, okay, let's make ourselves a plant stand, trivia plate, hot plate, or a coaster.
A coaster, it's almost patio season.
Absolutely.
Probably about time. Okay, so you've prepped it a little bit for us here. What's my next step?
Basically we're going to put a little bit of glue on this little edging that we're going to do.
Okay.
Then we're going to use the nailer, and we're actually going to nail it to the side. That's going to give us a nice little place for our tile to sit in.
And just a tiny bit of glue, you said,
Yep.
right? Not too much. Okay, and now this is a Steve technique. So when I match my numbers up here, actually go back and forth a little bit, right? And
Yeah,
that's
what
just
we're
to flatten it
creating
out?
basically is suction there. So it's actually spreading the glue out and making sure we got full contact.
Okay. And why do we glue and nail this?
We just want a little bit more stability because we're going to be outside with this. It's going to get wet, so the glue is going to basically act as a waterproofing as well. It is cedar, so it's not really going to matter, but it's just going to make it much stronger.
Excellent. Okay, so I've got my glue in place to hold it there. And just move it to the side of the table just to be a little bit safer. There we go. There's one. And two. Okay, so that's in place. And now obviously we need a top for our coaster.
Yeah, so we actually went to the Home Depot and we found some broken tiles and things, so we got some of these guys.
Perfect.
Just cut them into 4 and they're going to drop in there nicely.
Excellent.
We would glue those guys in with a bit of PL Premium or something.
Okay.
And then we would get some grout and we would fill that up, grout it, and then we have a finished project.
Excellent. So we're going to look at our grouting option over here on a bigger scale so I can see what we're doing. So what's the technique behind grouting? What should I keep in mind?
Basically what we're going to do is we're going to use a pre-mixed grout here because we don't want to mess around mixing grout. You're going to take a dollop of that grout. You're not going to worry about making a mess. You're just going to put a big piece on and then you're going to spread across at 45 degrees and just basically push it into all these gaps.
That's my kind of project. I can make a mess. Okay, so just take a little bit here. And does it matter how much I have? Like, is that a good amount?
That's good.
Okay.
And then just basically start pushing it down.
On a 45.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
There we go. And it really doesn't matter that I'm on top of all these tiles here.
No. So just if you want to get a little bit more and just make a mess, it's kind of one of those things.
Perfect.
You can't grout without making a mess.
That seems like a good project for me then. Okay. There we go. And what kind of, when people are picking grout for their tiles, should they be picking a similar color, something completely opposite?
Well, there's two kind of schools of thought there. One is if you get a color that's either close or the same, if you make some errors with the tiling, i.e. the lines are not quite straight, it doesn't show up so much. If you were to take a contrasting color, like a black, you would have to make sure your tiling is really accurate.
Right. Okay. So
so
for a brand new person like me, similar color. Got it.
We're now going to get a sponge, some fresh water, and then just basically clean off the grout from the tile.
And it won't take out the grout from in between my tiles?
Nope.
Perfect. See, he tricked me. You said I could make a mess, but now you're making me clean up my own mess, Steve.
So
There
it's
we go.
important
That
here
looks
basically
great.
to clean it up, dip it back in the water, and just keep cleaning. We're not going to go too crazy here.
Okay.
So you're actually doing a great job. Some people, the grout at the moment is basically flat with the surface. There is a technique if you want, you can actually get your sponge, put it over the grout line, press your finger down and pull it to give a little curve if you want to try.
And why would you need to do that? Like, is that just
it's just
for
a
fun?
decorative thing if you just want to have it just a slightly different look.
Oh, yeah. I
So
can see
it
what a
basically
difference
pulls
that
out a
makes.
little bit of grout and gives you that recessed look, which is kind of quite nice.
Very cool. And our finished product, can we see the final plant stand over there? There we go. Beautiful. I love it. Well, it's almost patio season, so you can make your very own cup holder or plant stand or anything you need for out on the patio and enjoy the spring and summer weather that is coming our way. And make sure you get outside. We'll see you next time.